Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Hard Count. I'm Michael Emami, and I recently had a great interview with Cathedral City High School's defensive tackle and recent Northwestern commit, David Ayala Nieves. Nieves is a member of the 2021 class and currently stands at 5 foot 11 inches and 250 pounds, according to his Hudl page. Nieves plays both defense and offense as well for Cathedral City, giving him the opportunity to see both sides of the ball. Nieves and I had the opportunity to discuss his commitment to Northwestern and why he felt it was a good fit for him, as well as more on this episode. All right, everyone, here is David Ayala Nieves. Enjoy. So why Northwestern, by the way? Congrats on that commitment. What about their program stuck out to you?
Something that stuck out about the program to me was just the people were really, really nice and welcoming. And at that school, I didn't feel as a number. I felt as a person, and I definitely felt welcomed. I felt loved, and I felt that I could be an asset to the program.
So what do you mean by kind of it felt good? What was kind of the experience there with the coaching staff and the meetings and all that?
The coaching staff was brutally honest. He told everything straightforward. He didn't try sugarcoating anything. And if he had something to say about you, he would say it. And he said that he wants the best for each and one of his players, and just that he wants us to become successful grown men.
And so, kind of looking back at your high school career, right? Because you're 2021 right now, defensive line. What was kind of the biggest moment or best moment in your career that you felt kind of defined you as an athlete?
The best moment of my career was definitely junior year, Cathedral City High School against Indio High School. And in that game, I stacked up a total of 3 sacks and, if I believe, 5 tackles for losses.
So, kind of tell me a little about Cathedral City High School and kind of your experience within the program throughout your years there.
Cathedral City High School is one of the best high schools, in my opinion. Academically, they're at the top tier. And then athletically, everybody just wants to succeed, and everybody just wants to make each other better.
And so, what's kind of the camaraderie there with you and your teammates? Have you been inspired by any of them? Have you inspired them in a way with your play and your performance and your work ethic?
Yeah, so there's a few players on my team that's inspired me, and we just all kind of get on each other about working hard, and we all want to make each other better. So we kind of look up to each other.
Okay, all right, very very cool. And so, what does your training regimen look like in a given week when you're preparing for the season or preparing for a game?
Well, a typical way that it would look like whenever preparing for a game in the season would be just simply Monday, just regular workouts in the weight room, get a little bit of cardio in, get a little bit of weightlifting, eat healthy. That's a big factor. And until Friday, we'd break down film. And then once we're done breaking down film, it's time to get ready and play our game.
And so, what's kind of the first thing that you would want a college or institution to know about you? Obviously, when going to Northwestern, what's kind of the first thing that you would want them to know about you as an athlete before you step on campus?
Well, the biggest factor I'd like for them to know about me is that if they tell me to run through a brick wall, I'm asking how fast.
Okay, all right, very very cool. So, can you kind of expand on that? What do you kind of mean by that?
They tell me to do something, I'm doing it 100%. I'm not asking questions. They want me to go get the quarterback. I'm getting the quarterback. No questions asked.
Okay, very very cool. Great coaching quality there as well too. So kind of tell me a little bit about do you play any other sports at all? Do you have any hobbies outside of football or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually run track, and I did a little bit of basketball and a little bit of wrestling, freshman and sophomore year, but it wasn't my thing, so I discontinued it.
Okay, all right. And so how did you feel kind of about the training specifically for track? Because we talked about you obviously run track. So kind of tell me about the training for that in football. Are they kind of the same thing? Because I know a lot of players, football players, also do track as well. So are they kind of similar? Is there a similar training regimen to both of them?
Yeah, so with track, my football coach is actually my track coach. So we just most of the football players were required to do track. It's recommended. So we try getting the best workouts in to help us in both sports. But for the most part, we're both successful in the sport we do.
Okay, very very cool. And so how have your parents kind of influenced you?
Man, my parents have influenced me so much. My father, he's a big asset to just me being successful. My mom, my mother, and my father, They've been there since day one, and they've always kept me on the right path just to succeed excellence.
All right, awesome, awesome. And so, do you have any professional or collegiate athlete that inspires you specifically right now, or you look up to as a role model?
Most definitely. I love the way that Marshawn Lynch plays. Definitely one of my favorite players. And then also, I love the rookie CD Lamb. Those are both NFL players.
Oh yeah, I love both of those guys. CeeDee Lamb is absolutely terrific. I love watching him, obviously with Dallas, and then Marshawn Lynch, obviously growing up was a huge inspiration for me too. And I wanted to ask you kind of final fun question for you here. If you were to get drafted by an NFL team, what team would you prefer to get drafted by?
Oh man, most definitely Seahawks. I got put
Seahawks.
off for Seattle.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, well, thanks so much again for coming on, David. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
All right, everyone, that was David Ayala Nieves out of Cathedral City High School in California. If you'd like to contact David, his Twitter account is at K3_ERA, and I'll be sure to post his Hudl link and information below as well. Special thanks to David for coming on. Really appreciate it, and congratulations to his commitment. Congratulations on his commitment to Northwestern. If you'd like to contact me, my Twitter account is at Emami Michael. Subscriptions to the YouTube channel are also greatly appreciated. And be sure to follow the account on both Facebook and Instagram. It's both at The Hard Count with Michael Emami. Follows and likes there would be greatly appreciated. All right, everybody, thanks so much for listening. This has been The Hard Count. Do you have what it takes to go D1?